Happy Christmas Eve, everybody. It's time for the 12th day of Christmas, which I don't know if it's actually the 24th or 25th. I don't care. It's day 12. We're getting into it. All right, today's video, it's posting late. I've been busy all day doing a few weird oddball projects. I put a car together with my nephew, and then I also tried my hand at doing some custom work, just playing all around with it. I wasn't trying to do anything specific, but just test out what it would look like. So I used some model paint and some different things to kind of dirty up the front end and do some stuff. So, not great. But I tried using a little bit of sandpaper to scrape up the right side. Don't do that. Doesn't work. Does not end up looking too great. But I got some work to do. But I figured I'd test it out on that car. I use that car for parts. So anyway, needless to say, let's get on to the Earnhardt review. Number 12. This is the last one. Let's go ahead and see what's inside. It's like opening a gift on Christmas. Here we go. So this one is 1998 Monte Carlo. Car 12 in a series of 12. Now 1998, I think we all know what this is. This is it. This is the Daytona 500, or the 500. For Dale Earnhardt, the Daytona 500 was more than a race. It was a mission, his mission, to be victorious in NASCAR's greatest race. It was Dale's passion for the man that had accomplished all that there was to accomplish in NASCAR. His career would have been incomplete without this victory. It was his ambition, his drive, and determination never to give up that lead to his greatest victory. The crowning jewel of his career, the victory at the Daytona 500. For this win, really had nothing to prove. For this win, we really had nothing to prove. It was just another race. We had geared up and done everything that we needed to be done. We felt like we had won the Daytona. we had won at Daytona lots of times, and just come in first this once. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was trying to figure it out. It's like, yes, he won a lot in the spring and at the dual races and things like that. I was gonna say this is his only Daytona 500. It was confusing me a little bit. Anyway, starting out the racing season at Daytona, you got it. Good year no matter what, and that win tied with NASCAR's anniversary made it really more special. That made it really more special. Ooh. The little girl gave Dale a lucky penny before the race. He personally came back to the trailer. He said he needed some epoxy glue to the front of the car. And when we won, he brought her with him to winner's circle. That was a big deal. Wow, that's cool. So somebody gave Dale a lucky penny before the race, and then he goes out and wins the 500 for the first time in his 20th try. Let's go ahead and get a look at this car now. Oh, I love this. I love Daytona 500 cars. I like the ones that I've seen, but this is an iconic moment of NASCAR history. The Daytona 500, it's got the Goodwrench Plus on the hood, the 1998 Monte Carlo front end here. You see on the front, it's got the 500. You got Winston Cup Series, you got the 50th anniversary sticker, Bud Pull Award, you've got Goodwrench Plus. You can see the dirt on the front. Down the left side, it's all there. Quick lane in the back. There's our fuel cell. This is back in the white chassis, so they were done with the red interiors. Goodwrench, number 3, some dirt. Overall, he kept the car pretty clean. He did go through the grass during the burnouts, which is kind of cool. Then there's some dirt on the front end. I don't know how accurate this is to the actual race-winning car. Again, this is from the movie set, so things might be a little different. You got the chrome air filter cover here, valve covers there. There's another line of coolant. There's a couple hoses. Nothing under the hood. But overall, you got the dirt on the front end, on the windshield, and on the roof. This is probably, I wouldn't say the coolest, because I think some of those dirt ones from earlier, the really dirty ones, are cooler. But this is probably the most iconic moment in Dale Earnhardt's career. Now, don't get me wrong. The pass in the grass and some of those things were neat. But this moment, when every crew member from every crew was lined up on pit road to congratulate him for finally getting this win, that's a big deal, because he had tried for a long time to get this 500 win. And obviously, this was all before my time. I can't think of another driver that I would put in this category other than Tony Stewart as far as not being able to get the 500 and winning every other race there is to win. Stewart hasn't had near the career that Earnhardt had to that point. And Earnhardt had been so close so many times. But Stewart was the other one that I thought of that, had been close many, many times with 04, 05, 2007 he was good, 2008 he was in that. He always was there. Oh, excuse me. But he just never quite got it. But no one really can compare to Dale in terms of the amount of starts, the amount of tries, how close he got every time, how good he was at these restrictor plate tracks, and yet not to get that win until 1998. So anyway, that is pretty much all there is to this review. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video, which is the full set. We're going to do a whole rundown for Christmas. I'm going to do a couple other little videos, but otherwise I'm going to kick back and enjoy the day, so I'm going to have a good time. I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas. Enjoy your time. Spend that time with family. Just in general, enjoy it. Soak it up because, it's the holidays we take for granted until we suddenly realize that somebody we enjoyed them with is no longer there. So definitely soak it up. But other than that, this has been Race Craze. Thank you all for watching. Merry Christmas, and we will see you tomorrow with the full set review.